Money moves I would make if I were 22 years old again and just starting out. Live with my parents as long as possible. I did this for 2 years and saved probably $20,000. Buy a 3 to 5 year old used car. Don't buy a new car, it's not worth it. The moment you drive it off that lot, you instantly lose like $8,000. Use the avalanche method to pay off student loan debt and not the snowball method. I would have saved so much money on interest and I would still have my federal student loans that might be getting forgiven. Make sure you follow for part 2.
These are my top 5 money tips for young people, or kind of really anyone. Number 1, budget book. Y'all, I know it sounds like an old person thing, but when you start writing down every single time that you're spending money, you'll see how much you're spending, and then it becomes like a game to spend less every single month. Number 2, get the STEP app. Y'all, it is amazing. You can start building your credit score even if you're under the age of 18. That's insane. Credit score is what's important for adult things like getting a mortgage, leasing a car, you need it. Number 3, piggy bank. Yes, the piggy bank. I don't know how or when, but I have $400 in here. The change adds up. Number 4, understand the huge difference between being wealthy and looking rich. And number 5, stop buying the $5 coffees. If you save $5 a day for 5 years, you will have over $9,000. That's a lot of money. Save your money.
Do you want to get rich? All you have to do is follow Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps to wealth. Step 1, save your first $1,000 for an emergency fund. Step 2, pay off all your debt. Step 3, save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Step 4, save 15% of your income for retirement. Step 5, save for your children's college fund. Step 6, pay off your home early. And step number 7, continue to build your wealth and give back.
3 simple steps to saving your money. Number 1 is why. Why are you saving your money? What is it for? You got to have a target for that money. Without it, you're not going to do it. Number 2, only spend between 10 to 15% of what you make. As you increase your income, the amount of money that you get to spend per month will increase, but maintain the 10 to 15% lifestyle. Number 3, and this is the one that people have the most problem with, and that is stop buying designer clothes to make yourself look rich, to impress people you don't like and don't care. Focus on getting rich before you look rich. Delay that instant gratification so you can become free.
Hey, someone just commented saying that they're going to buy a house next year. You have any advice?
Yes, do not put a down payment on a house if you're not required to. It could cost you millions of dollars.
Why?
Let me show you. Always do the smallest down payment possible. As an example, you're 25 years old buying your first house at 3% interest. You're going to do a 20% down payment like everyone tells you. That's $60,000. Your monthly mortgage is $1,000. You're going to pay around $124,000 of interest and your house is paid off. But what did you get? 0 compounding, 0 retirement income. Let's do it my way. Smallest down payment, let's say 3%, $9,000 going to down payment, but now you have $51,000 to compound. $1,200 a month in mortgage, and you're going to pay this much interest, a little bit more, but your house is still paid off. But now you have up to $894,000 in compounding, $89,000 tax-free retirement income, and up to $3 million in total retirement income. I'm Curtis Ray. Seriously, always be compounding.
Ever wonder how much you need to have saved in your emergency fund? This video is going to break it down for you. Take your necessary expenses and multiply it by 3 months. That's going to tell you how much you need in your emergency fund. If your necessary expenses are $4,000, you'll need $12,000 saved. Some of your necessary expenses include rent, mortgage, groceries, utilities, and even your minimum debt payments. Necessary expenses don't include restaurants, Hulu, Netflix, and any subscriptions.
This is why the rich stay rich and the poor always struggle financially. Here is how they spend their money differently, and this is what they do. So the poor people, when they get paid, hypothetically, they get their money, and then instantly their money goes towards paying debt. While the middle class, they are struggling, living comfortably, but they're always on the 9-to-5 grind. They can never escape that working mentality. So they get paid, and they pay off their liabilities, and eventually their last step is to finally save a little bit of money. While the rich stay rich for this exact reason. They let their money continue to work for them. They get paid, they start saving first, they pay themselves first. And secondly, they put their money towards investments, and then the investments continue to make more money and profit.